Hello race fans, and welcome back to the Mountain Dew Racing Series. We're here at Daytona for the ring of the Daytona 500, our first race this season to kickstart Season 2 of the Mountain Dew Racing Series. I'm Dylan, be commentating today. We had a great race the other day at the Budweiser Shootout here at Daytona. We saw Josh Harris emerge victorious. It was a pretty clean race, and hopefully we have more good racing to come in this race and for the rest of the season. So I'm going to explain the point standings is like real life sprint cut points. So 1 point, bonus point for leading the lap, and then you get the other 4 for leading the most laps, so you get a total of 5 bonus points for leading the most laps, and a maximum points of 48 points. The wild card is going to be in this, the chase is going to be in this season, so it's going to be a great season. So if you're not in the top 10 in points, you're going to want those wins, and you got to stay within the top 20 in points, just all like real life. But hope you guys enjoy it. We got a lot of new faces and a lot of old faces in new places, but all it is the same race, and so I can't wait to start this race. I do the first 2 rows in the starting lineup, I tell, and then we go racing. But here we go. Our first poster of the season is the 29 of Peter Paluzzi. He is back for season 2. On the outside of him is the 2 of Jake Rogers. Row 2 has his 27 of Alexander Dawson, and the 47 our Budweiser Shootout winner, Josh Harris. But the field is coming to take the green flag as the pace car comes off the track. And 42 cars are going to come down to the line. And the start of the Daytona 500, and the green flag's out, and Season 2 is underway. Let's go racing in Daytona. Peter Paluzzi gets a great start on Jake Rogers and going to take the lead and get up in front of him already. Looks like whenever we're racing here, the inside line's where you want to be. Peter Paluzzi took advantage of that good start, and he's going to have the lead right now. He's looking for his first win. He came so close. He was strong a lot of last season, just had a lot of bad luck. What a place to get your first win other than Daytona right here. Good way to start your season. Here if you coming down the backstretch, here goes the whole field going by. And Racy back here for second. Ooh, Brian Dawson trying to get around Alexander Dawson, but he got the door slammed in his face. And now Jake Rogers got kicked to the very high side. Look at Austin Hartman moving up. New ride, he's up to 3rd right now. Looking for a good run. Alexander Dawson just following Peter Paluzzi's tracks, staying his draft. Peter Paluzzi get the bonus point for leading the first lap. He leads the first lap of the season. That's a good way to brag about. He would like to finish it off by leading the last lap as well and getting his first win. Way to start, get that win, get that cushion in the wild card race and everything. It's going to be so much harder to gain spots in the points now this time around. Consistency is key this season because it's going to be harder to gain spots in the points. Look at the view going down the backstretch. As everybody's trying to get single file, Taylor Orndorff's bringing the inside line hopefully up. He has Zoe Hartman and James Paul in the 89 behind him. Now everybody drops back down. The first 5 cars are single file. Brian Dawson, Jace Carmichael, Austin Hartman, Alexander Dawson, and Peter Paluzzi. You see Sean Moss, our champion, way up the hill. He's trying to get around Dalton Poteen on the high side. As Taylor Orndorff is battling Josh Harris for the 6th spot, the first side-by-side battle on the field, or in the field. They're going to continue on as the top 5 are still single file. Look at the back of the field series and that Kristen Baker almost lost the draft. He was the pole sitter from the Bud Shootout, just looking for a good run and everything. It's a long race though. See Jamie Muckley, Kim Hall in his new ride, needs to go up some more. Connor Breeden making it 3 wide right here with Derek Walker and Blake Cooper. Ken Johnson the 25 in a new ride. Go back up to the front though. Josh Harris has gotten down in front of Taylor Orndorff. They kicked Jace Carmichael out of line. Now he's up on the high side with Jesse Kaplan trying to push him up. The high side's trying to do whatever they can though. And now Austin Hartman jumps under Alexander Dawson for 2nd, and Josh Harris gets under Brian Dawson for 3rd. Or excuse me, 4th. And look at Josh Harris. He's going to try to get around Austin Hartman now on the bottom. And here comes Brian Dawson down to help him. And Zohar Munn leaves Taylor Orndorff and comes to the bottom. Peter Paluzzi, though, is continuing to lead this race. And Austin Hartman gets back down the line. Somehow, someway, he got down in front of that 47 car. Kept his spot and got his momentum still. He's going to have a good run maybe to get up and catch Peter Paluzzi now. They're all still trying to follow Peter Paluzzi's tracks. Hartman tries to stay with Paluzzi, and Josh Harris got a bigger run than he did. And he's going to get under him for 2nd. Josh Harris has been strong all week long. Here, he won the shootout, and he's already up here trying to battle for the lead. Peter Paluzzi goes to block him, and he does. Peter Paluzzi continues to lead the race. Here that good view come off the corner, going down to the backstretch here at Daytona International Speedway. So Zohar Mun's going to slip up and line up now to 4th. And here comes Josh Harris to the inside of Peter Paluzzi for the lead. Paluzzi's led every lap so far, but Josh Harris is going to be the first challenger to take the lead from him. And here comes Zohar Mun in his new ride. The car he's in with Ryan Chinsley last year almost won the championship, but lost the championship in the last race of the season. Now he's up here in a new ride, looking for better success this season in that 93 car. As Josh Harris leads that lap. That was weird. He said he was in 37 for a second. That was weird. Anyway, come back up, and it looks like Josh Harris is going to continue to hold the lead. Look back here. I'm not sure what happened to Kristen Baker. I don't know if something's wrong with his car or what. It's been a tough day, I guess. It's only race 1, though. Josh Harris continues to lead now. And Zohar Mun, the whole inside line is starting to fall back. And now Peter Paluzzi is going to find a way to get back down. Zohar Mun is now stuck in the middle. Look who's in 3rd place. The car that won the Daytona 500 last year was a different driver with Austin Carey, but this year it's James Qualls. He's up here in 3rd. This car won the first ever race in the Mountain Dew Races Series. He's up to 3rd now with help from the 62 of Dougie Shears. That's the car Zohar Mun used to drive. I bet Zohar's thinking, why is my car that I used to drive going by me? The top 4 now emerged single file, and here comes Callum Wells, who came on strong at the end of last season. Finished really good in the points and everything, looking for a good season, being a points contender this season in that 6 car. And look at James McLeod. He's looking for nothing but a better season than he had last year. He was strong, but just got caught up in everybody else's messes. He's going to be a strong contender this year, I believe it. And look at James Qualls. He gets under Peter Paluzzi to take the 2nd spot. They're side by side as Josh Harris continues to lead. Top 10 rundown real quick. Josh Harris is in 1st. James Qualls 2nd. Peter Paluzzi 3rd. Dougie Shears 4th. Callum Wells is 5th. James McLeod is 6th. Kim Haas 7th. Red Bell 8th. Zohar Mun 9th. And Heather Tarr, the other female competitor, a new one, is in 10th. Look at Callum Wells. He gets under the 62 of Dougie Shears. They're going to take 3rd spot. And now Peter Paluzzi is starting to fall back on the 29 on the high side. There's nothing he can do. Look through the field real quick. And now the 25, Ken Johnson's falling back. I'm not sure what happened to him. Look at the field. With Sean Wallace, Michael Causey, some veterans in the series. There's Jack Richards, a newcomer. Andre Castro. Jesse Kaplan. There's Ralph Green, quietly working his way up. And the top 4 are now emerged away from the field. And the 43 of Chris Birmingham is trying to get up there. Almost called him Cam Hoss. But we got 2 laps to go. A Toyota, Dodge, Ford, and another Toyota. And the top 4 are trying to pull away from the field. Josh Harris, James Qualls, Callum Wells, and James McLeod. 3 veterans in there and 1 newcomer. Josh Harris already won the Bud Shootout this week and everything. Who wants to get the first points race victory though? The only 2 leaders we've had all race long is Peter Paluzzi and Josh Harris. And Callum Wells jumps under James Qualls for 2nd place. Here he comes. And James McLeod for some reason goes to the high side. And it's going to really cost him. Here comes Chris Birmingham and the 7 of Red Bell. But Josh Harris continues to lead this race. They'll be coming to the line this time by. And they're going to be taking the white flag as Josh Harris continues to lead. The white flag's in the air. Josh Harris is leading here at Daytona. He missed a race last season and still finished 4th in the point standings. I never did mention that, but he did miss 1 race. And he came back and finished 4th in the point standings with 1 race less than everybody else. Had a strong season, won 2 races, and he's right now leading the Daytona 500. And Callum Wells is going to try to run him down that 6 car who had nothing but momentum at the end of last season. Winning 2 races and winning the last race we had at Homestead. He's trying to catch that 47 car. He's the only person probably who has a good chance to contend with him. He's coming up to his bumper. Can Josh Harris hold on? They're coming off turn 4. They're going to come to the strike. Callum Wells just doesn't have enough momentum. Josh Harris will come to the line. Josh Harris sweeps Daytona. He wins the Daytona 500. Josh Harris, he won the shootout and he won the 500. How in the world? I don't even know if we'll ever see this again in the Mountain Dew Racing Series. Our first year we did the shootout and then he goes on and wins the 500 as well. That's incredible. Before I forget, let's export this data. Because I don't want to forget. But here's our results. Josh Harris wins today's race. Congrats. Callum Wells got 2nd. Chris Birmingham in 3rd. James Qualls 4th. Red Bell 5th. Dougie Shears 6th. James McLeod 7th. Peter Paluzzi 8th. Heather Tarr 9th. Zohar Mun 10th. Look at the rest of the finishing the results. It was a good race. But it's only 1 race right here. and it's Daytona, so anybody can finish wherever. But it was a good race, and all in all. And congrats to Josh Harris and the whole 47 team for winning at Daytona and winning the Daytona 500 and starting the season strong with that win to help him in the wild card hunt if he had a bad season. But congrats to him. And our next race will be at Phoenix. Hope to see you guys there. Be a great race. And congrats again to Josh Harris. And I hope you guys enjoy the Daytona 500. Stay tuned for Phoenix.